final seconds, no fouls to give. Haliburton looking. Haliburton driving, pulls up, jump shot. It's good! It's good!
I don't know how y'all keep letting him do this. At this point, I don't even have the energy to start off the video with, being very loud and energetic. How does Tyrese Haliburton keep doing this every single time? I mean, he did this against the Knicks. He did this against the Cavaliers. Now he's doing it against the Oklahoma City Thunder, which is a team that I did not expect him to do this against. Matter of fact, I said it in a couple of videos ago that if the Thunder make a team, the game come this close, that Tyrese Haliburton will make a clutch shot. And the Thunder messed around and found out. I mean, they start off the game so hot, okay? The Thunder start off the game. They forced 20 turnovers in the first half. 20 in the first half. And then in the second half, I don't know what happened. I mean, the Thunder still looked like they had some type of control over the game until the fourth quarter. When the fourth quarter came around, bro, it was like straight Pacers. It was Indiana's game. And you can see the Thunder was struggling to gain control of the game again. They were like just trying to figure out some type of way. They were literally trying anything, and it just wouldn't work. And they looked lost. They got cold. It was so bad. But let's start off with what is the issue. The issue is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I'm not going to lie. To take 30 shots for 38 points is a problem. I'm sorry. I love Shai's game. He's one of my favorite players in the league. Matter of fact, he is my favorite player this season. I love Shai. I love his game. Even this game itself, even though he was like I think it was 13 for 27 at a certain point, I was like, I don't care, give it to Shai, keep shooting. There was some possessions where I wanted Shai to keep shooting. I wanted him to get to the basket. But that last possession, I'm not going to lie, I did not want him taking that. I know he's a star player. I know he's the MVP. I know he most likely has to take that shot. But if you're up by one with 22.5 seconds left, you've ran down the clock so much, just get the best shot available. You don't need to have the last shot sometimes. You're not down. You're up by one. To be honest with you, if you were able to just secure the ball for 22.5 seconds, I would have done it. That's what I personally would have done it. Because you're up. Keep just protecting the ball, play keep away, and force them to foul you. I don't know what happened. And then Lou Dort missed a three. J-Dub missed a shot. Chet Holmgren missed a layup. All this came in the last minute and a half, minute and 50 seconds. And then the Pacers just tightened up their defense. And honestly, I don't know how much of it was Pacers defense compared to just the Thunder not knowing what hit them. I mean, the possession that I thought was going to save the Thunder was a transition block by Lou Dort. And then the second one was Siakam going out of bounds. And the Pacers challenged, and they lost the challenge. And I thought this was going to be the possession that saves the Thunder. And it didn't work. And then you get Tyrese Haliburton with the craziest shot of the game. Indiana didn't lead at all until the last 0.3 seconds of the game. The fact that you forced 20 turnovers from Indiana and still lost the game scares me. It really does. And I know that Shai had a bad game. I know he had 38 points, but he had a bad game scoring. He had to put up 30 shots for those 38 points. It was hard for him to score. But honestly, I'm scared. And I was one of the people that was really, really interested to see what happens when these two teams match up. I was interested to see what happens because they're so opposites. The Thunder force a lot of turnovers. It's like one team is an amazing defensive team. The other team is an amazing offensive team. And then Tyrese Haliburton had a decently bad game. And at the end, just ices it. So nobody's even going to talk about his game or how bad of a performance it would have been if they would have lost his game. He had 10 rebounds. Obi Toppin, 17 points. He hit 5 threes. Lou Dort also had 5 threes, but now it doesn't matter because they lost. Siakam only had 19. That's another thing. Siakam had 19. Haliburton had 14. That's a bad game. and they still won. 20 turnovers, and they stayed in it. Nembhard, honestly, bro, amazing ball handling, especially in the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter was so great from him. I was excited to see how he was gonna perform, especially because I was curious. Like, they're not playing through Haliburton. Haliburton's off the ball a lot, and they still won the game. Nembhard did really, really good, and the Thunder. I'm telling you, they didn't know what hit them. It's like they didn't know that Nembhard had this in him. They didn't know he could do this. I mean, he was pick and roll, playing the the 2-man game, and just seeing what he could get out of that. And he just picked the Thunder apart. Just picked them apart. It was so bad. It was atrocious. It was horrible. And for the Oklahoma City Thunder, though, the reality is you've lost game one at home to the Nuggets. And in my opinion, the Denver Nuggets are a way better team. The only reason why I get so mad when Indiana wins is because I know Indiana is not the best team in these playoffs. I know it. Indiana, in my opinion, was not better than the Cavs. They lost to the Cavs because the Cavs were injured. Indiana, in my opinion, was a great matchup for New York, but I thought New York was slightly better, and they still beat New York. Indiana is not better than the Nuggets. You beat the Nuggets. Indiana they're so deep. Their bench is amazing. Their bench is so good. And honestly, Alex Caruso, bro, there was times, I mean, shots just wasn't falling for him. In the fourth quarter, they were. But throughout the game, they were not. And that's the thing with this Oklahoma City Thunder team. In this game specifically, and I also said this a couple of videos back, when the Thunder relax a couple of days in a row, and they try to come back, that game one, they are super rusty. And do I expect the Thunder to bounce back? Yes. I expect Shea to have a better offensive game. I expect J-Dub to have a better offensive game. Even him, he was missing some layups, easy shots at the basket. They would just roll off the rim. Chet Holmgren, same thing. There's a couple of open shots that he missed. I was like, you're supposed to make those. Shea, I think, he only shot like 4 or 6 free throws this game. I doubt it's going to stay like that. It was just so many things this game that I was like, it is an anomaly. Especially the turnovers part. And honestly, the first 3 quarters, this game felt like Oklahoma. It felt like it belonged to the Thunder. Even in the fourth quarter, no matter what run the Pacers went on, I kept telling myself, and I was so relaxed because I was like, it still feels like a Thunder game. It feels like OKC is going to ice this out. They're going to close this out. I never expected it to be this close. Every time it got cut down to 4, they went back up to 8. Every time it got cut down to 3, it went back up to 5, 6. And I was thinking to myself, I hope they do not go into a 1-point game. And honestly, the last couple of shots in the last 2 minutes of the game from Indiana were so scary. And that's another thing too. You never want to give Indiana any type of hope or breathing room. If you have held Indiana to under 110 points or about 110 points, you can win the game. You could. I promise you really could. It was amazing defense on Haliburton. I mean, I just don't know what happened in the fourth quarter. The Thunder defense was just not it. The end of the third quarter, fourth quarter, the Thunder were just not there. They were non-existent. It's like they were just trying to trade buckets. And before you knew it, 15-point lead cut down to 12, cut down to 11, cut down to 8, 6, 4, 3, and then a 1-point game. And I was like, damn. I just don't know what happened. And the Thunder too, bro. Losing so many games by game winners. First to Aaron Gordon, now to Haliburton. I just don't know what is going to be next for this team. I expect them to bounce back in game 2. I think game 2 is going to be way better for this team. I think the Thunder will find a way to pull out a win in game 2. I think they will still won in Indiana. If the Thunder lose game 2, it's over. I promise you, it's done. They're not winning 3 and 4 in Indiana. They might win 3, they're gonna lose 4, and then they're gonna end up losing 5, or they might win 5 as well and then lose 6. But please, bro, anybody but Indiana. Anybody but Indiana, bro. Thunder, please get it together. You're a way better team. The defense is way better. I expect them to bounce back. I expect them to be better. You've beat Anthony Edwards, the killer's killer. You beat Nikola Jokic. Like, come on, tee up. But anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. This Real Talk with E. Safety.